Now I know I've been gone for a while, but hey, I'm back. And I'm back with one of the greatest shows of all time, Game of Thrones. Now I know the ending is awful, like tragic. I do plan to make a video on that as well, but I'm currently rewatching the entire series and I just got to, in my opinion, the best episode in the series, The Watchers on the Wall. And I'm a Jon Glazer, so you know I eat this shit up. So the episode begins with Jon and Sam on the wall as they talk about Ygritte and the cave scene. And I just gotta say, as much as people clown anime for their fan service, Game of Thrones isn't any better. And sure, some scenes I can see why they added it, like the cave scene, but most are just there for the Gunners. But Jon tells Sam to get some rest, and that's when his girl comes to the gate, and I love this interaction between these two.
Told us to not open the gate. Oh, Pip, open the fucking gate!
And on the wall, the battle has begun. We see the whole lineup. Hundreds, if not thousands of wildlings appear from the forest, and Sir Alliser sees this and he starts taking charge. He tells the archers to get ready, and Gren fumbles a barrel, and I know Sir Alliser is such a D-head in the series, especially in the 5th season. My poor goat. But I ain't gonna hold it. The way he was moving this battle got me geeked, and I love this scene.
I said knock and hold, you cunts! Does knock mean draw? No, sir! Does fucking hold mean fucking drop? No, sir! You all plan to die here tonight? No, sir! That's very good to hear! Draw!
But as Ygritte and Tormund start pushing with the others on the gate, and as Alliser tells his archers to knock, we get Janos telling him to get third party, so he puts Janos on the wall and he goes to run the fade. But Janos' ass starts hesitating, so Alliser puts him on check, and these wildlings just be letting each other die, and Ygritte starts going crazy, slamming everyone. And I know Pip ain't a soldier, but he's selling like crazy. But Tormund claims the gate, and that's when Alliser shows up, and I don't care what y'all say, this speech is heat. Check it.
Brothers! 100 generations have defended this castle. She's never fallen before. She will not fall tonight. Those are thins on our walls. They eat the flesh of the men they kill. Do you want to fill the belly of a thin tonight? No! Tonight we fight. And when the sun rises, I promise you, Castle Black will stand. The Night's Watch will stand. With me now! Now with me!
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, this shit is peak! So you charge each other, not gonna lie, most of the Night's Watch are getting bodied. But look at Alliser applying the pressure! But Tormund just starts bodying everyone, and Pip and Sam immediately pull the jets, and I don't blame them. How are you meant to stop the Stoke, the vast head ass? But on the wall, the wildlings start pushing, and Janos' bald ass starts shaking in his boots, and Jon had to put him in check.
4 inches of cold rolled steel.
Those are giants riding mammoths down there! Do you think your cold rolled steel's gonna stop them?
So Gren tells us that's to fuck off because he's throwing the most, and that's when the goat starts taking charge. And after going 2 for 50 with the arrows, these wildlings start climbing the wall. And as Jon commands the archers, they get interrupted.
Ooh, that brother's floating in the air.
Oh nah, that's gotta be one of the most unfortunate ways to go. Landing on the other side of the map too, god damn! I swear, these side characters can't catch a break. Some invincible level timing right there. While the battle continues, let's check on Janos. This gotta be the most sorry character in this show. When Jon slammed him, I was dead as jumping with joy. But check Pip with the aim. Okay, I see you go. Damn, you really can't like anyone in this show. I swear, they be killing off some of the goats that leave characters like Bran alive. Like, what did you do this whole show besides get your friends killed? He for real got the worst POV here. This shit was so bad, he got cut from one of the seasons. Like, how ass are you the writers gotta ditch you? But Pip dies, and I ain't gonna lie, this one was sad. But the wildlings keep pushing for the gate, and Jon puts him to rest. And I'ma keep it a stack. These giants are terrifying. Imagine fighting this thing at night. You're cooked. But Jon sends Gren and 5 others to hold the inner gate. And I liked Gren so much as well. He was so loyal. But he still stayed 10 toes down in this bitch for real. The MVP of the season, right next to Tyrion. Anyway though, we cut to the ground and oh yeah, Alliser calling Iso and Tormund. This shit better go crazy. Tormund pushes Alliser on defense. Where are you aiming? But they trade back and forth for a bit and Tormund got him by the neck. But Alliser don't go down that easy and he clocks him in the face, and again, they just throwing hands at this point. But Alliser tries hitting him with a sneak, but it's parried. They keep trading and Alliser goes for a heavy swing, but Tormund hits his roll, and not gonna lie, that shit was tough. This catches Alliser off guard and he gets sliced, but Alliser makes an escape and is carried away. And check Tormund. Oh yeah, it's wraps for this guy. He ain't getting out of that. But Sam is in shock and tries to go for the lift before quickscoping this baldy. But on the wall, Jon hits the wildlings with an airstrike, straight up lighting him up. And one of the giants tries to go after the right and check this dumbass. but they snipe the other giant and that pisses the other one off. And he deserved this, by the way. Who pokes a flaming barrel? Just leave it. But the giant starts lifting the gate and Sam tells John they need help, and he pretty much says, "Say less, twin, I got you." And he gathers his men to fight, and I love this line. It pretty much sums up his character as a fighter who's forced to lead. But in the lift, John tells Sam to get the wolf out, right before jumping onto the field, straight into that fade. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we live for. But as John's going crazy, this baldy calls ISO on him, and they just be parrying each other, but John puts him on defense, and John loses his sword, and gets backhanded, and this guy just starts doing way too much.
Boy, if you...
And Nigiri notices John and gets heated, but John gets a hit off, and he saw this as an invite to throw hands, and he just be gut punching him. Damn! And no his ass scene stars after that. But he throws John and he just spits in his face and grabs a hammer and puts an end to his ass. As John walks away, he sees his girl and he smiles, because he's probably seen two of her right now. But before they can even say anything, she gets an arrow straight to the back, and by this fucking kid as well. God, I hate you! And John holds her in his arms as she dies, and this shit almost brought me to tears, man. But this shot as well, oh my god, they killing off everyone! But the wildlings start climbing way too high, and I ain't gonna lie, this shit was so cold. But the wildlings start retreating, and on the ground, they capture Tormund, ending the battle. But Sam goes to see Gilead and finds this piece of shit.
Boy, if you...
But after this, John is elected as candidate to be Lord Commander for leading the battle, and I love this line Sam says.
He may be young, but he's the commander we turned to when the night was darkest.
But John, being Lord Commander, sets his sight to protecting the realm and even his home. And when we get to this episode, y'all, I will show you why John's the best character in this show, and no one even comes close.
Get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
What? No, you're right. I was dick riding.
That's what
But I hope you guys enjoy this one. This one was really fun to make, and I will cover the other battle probably when I rewatch it. But with that said, I do want to post more on this channel, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next one.